Everything is so dead. This is so sad. We need rain.
I recently, while I'm in here and thinking about it, recently hooked up the box blade and dropped the scarfers and just dug up the entire, well, the main drag of the driveway here. I went down, loosened up all the gravel, and then moved gravel around. I moved all of my implements out and pushed a bunch of gravel in there and leveled that out a lot more than it was. It's still not perfect, but it's so much better than it was. And two things: to level the driveway out, and then also to help take care of the weeds without spraying. And I really like how that turned out. I mean, we had weeds encroaching, you know, 10 feet in from the grass line here, from the garden all the way out. And I mean, I couldn't get right up next to the cement, you know, the structures like this, but that's where we'll come back and we'll spray. Weed whack and then spray. And then I'm also gonna just spray. You gotta be careful, and I know that people freak out about chemicals, but anyway, spray the gravel and just keep this ground clear for another year or two. Help keep weeds under control. Really not going to get too close to the garden. Obviously we're playing with fire there if we don't do that right and kill our garden. So another project that I'm working on, this has been dug up for a while, trying to find out why, if I have a water leak, because the soil is just so moist all the time over here. Dug that up, got down to the bottom of the hydrant, and I think you've seen a video too on that. Problem with that was that the hydrant, these spigots, hydrants, whatever I call it, a hydrant, they always, they have a weep hole down at the bottom, so when you close it off, the water that's in the pipe drains out the bottom through this weep hole. Well, our problem is it doesn't stop. It leaks water from the main line out the weep hole. It doesn't plug that off all the way, so there's always a little bit of a leak. It's a very slow leak. So I have been putting it off until I find the right hydrant. We've looked around and we're being told it's hard to get those in right now for supply reasons, and so I'm still looking, and it's not an emergency.
Mama Turkey's been sitting on the nest. I put it in the calendar. I don't know how many days it's been. No, it's been, I don't know, at least a week, I'd say. And the other turkey, we still haven't found her nest. She disappears and then comes back. No clue. No clue. Anyway, but the fence, the ground is so dry that these step-in posts just don't work. They're just too hard to get in the ground. So I don't know what happened or why the fence looks like this. I don't know if something tried to get Mama Turkey in the night or what, but I need to fix it. It's all right, Mama. It's all right. Nope. One. It's okay. Goodness. Good job, Mama. Nature is so cool. It's not electrified right now because our battery died in the solar charger. So I plan to move the entire netting so the mama turkey is more in the middle, but I can't do that until it rains because the ground is just too hard. Same thing with the goats. I want to move their netting to give them more food. Our free food is drying up and they're eating it all. We have plenty more, but I can't move the netting because it's too dry. So I feel like we're back in Idaho again. Idaho and Utah. This is what going on our third summer here in Missouri. it seems drier than the last two. So just do the dang best we can and water what matters, and everything else can die and it'll come back. I hope that just needs water and that's not a bug. I just lost the one that was right here to a bug. I pulled it out. The root was all nasty. Oh,
Mom,
these look really good though. I hope that they don't get munched.
I need to show you something that looks really good too.
Okay.
This corn, that's not what I want to show you. So that one here.
Yeah, is that looking good?
Uh-huh.
Good. I mean, everything's looking good.
And these are looking really good.
Yes.
That one's gigantic.
They're so pretty. So, a few losses, and
Corn.
what do? You plant more than you need. That's what you do. Hey, get out. You know better. But things are looking pretty good. Can't focus on the losses. I can plant more. There's barely enough time, I think. I wrote it down inside. I don't remember what that was. Probably a pumpkin of some sorts. So I will just get some more planted. I have more room. And we're running out of time, but I have a little bit of time left. So I think that's a banana squash. That banana squash got eaten a few weeks ago. I don't remember what these are. I wrote it down just barely in the house.
This is crazy. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, it's huge, huh? It's awesome.
Bigger than my head. What the heck?
Yep. So
That's the biggest one.
you win some, you lose some.
You win some and you lose
I gotta
some.
talk to my friend Rose. She was telling me what it is that's eating them. It's a worm that goes inside and then eats the plant from the inside out. So I don't know how to combat that, if anything. If any of you know, let me know in the comments below, please.